Well, hello everybody and welcome to this week's episode of Travel with Rick. I'm your host Rick Howard and I want to welcome you to our weekly video blog dedicated to the #1 vacation destination in the world and my favorite place, the Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. I want to say a big thank you and give a shout out to everyone who watched last week's show and left your comments. We had just some great comments about your favorite first thing when you get to do in Walt Disney, when you get to Walt Disney World. So it was very cool to read those and hear what some of you guys like to do when you first show up at Walt Disney World. Some of you mentioned that it was the monorail or the train that runs at the airport, MCO in Orlando. A lot of you said that it was actually the signage, you know, the big archway when you first come into Walt Disney World. I thought that was pretty cool. So I found a picture for you. I've got a picture here. So for all of you who thought that was your favorite first thing to let you know you're in Walt Disney World, here you go. So maybe for just a few seconds you can leave your home, leave your office, leave your desk there and imagine you're in Walt Disney World. There you go. That's the signage. That's the opening at Walt Disney World. Some of you mentioned, you know, walking down Main Street. I think that's a very cool one as well. Some of you agreed with me that it was the monorail. Some of you thought it was checking into the resorts or maybe visiting a particular restaurant. So all of them, very, very cool. I just love reading through those. So thanks for leaving your comments. And again, thanks big time for watching last week's show. I want to give a big shout out too to Mark over at Mouse Planet. He's been trying to get me to do this attraction for a couple of weeks now. So Mark, I've got it for you this week, and I want to give a shout out for the whole team over at mouseplanet.com. It's just a great resource for all things Disney over there. So if you know want to know more about Disney, got questions, want to know things, visit mouseplanet.com. And thanks Mark for retweeting out the announcements about our weekly show. We really appreciate your support. And you're right, this week I've got Jungle Cruise for you. So at Mark's request and for all of you guys, this week we're going to take a ride on Disney's famous Jungle Cruise. We're doing the Walt Disney World version this week. It opened first at, it was actually available on opening day, October 1st, 1971. There are 15 boats with some very cool names like Amazon Belle, Congo Queen, Hondo Hattie, Irrawaddy Woman, and just on and on. There's a maximum of 10 boats running at any time, and each boat holds about 39 people. There is Fast Pass available during some of the busier times. You know, there can be a good bit of a wait, so you might want to check it out and grab a Fast Pass for it. You know, the coolest thing about the Jungle Cruise attraction is not only you know, all of the animals and things that you see, the animatronics that they have, but it's really down to the skippers. You know, it's just they're great slapstick comedy, or however you categorize that type of comedy that they do. But you know, just the pat jokes that they tell about the backside of water, and if you think that's water, it's really snot. You know, when the elephants come up and things like that. You know, you'll notice them, you know, so many people, they're actually fan clubs for the Disney skippers, for many of them, and they're just wonderful at making magic for Disney guests on the Jungle Cruise. As I mentioned, it has been running since opening day at Walt Disney World. Just a very, very cool attraction. You know, and has evolved. You know, there's stories on the internet about Walt's obsession to actually continue to improve the attractions there. They called it plussing in Walt's day, and you know, the story goes that Walt heard a lady telling her child when they entered the park, and the kid was wanting to go on Jungle Cruise, and she's like, no, we did that last time, we don't need it again. And so Walt began immediately to work with the Imagineers on changing the ride and always improving it. So you know, there was just always that fascination and always that obsession with keeping the parks current and keeping the attractions current and updated so that people would want to visit them over and over. And you still continue to see that today with the way that they continue to reinvent Walt Disney World and bring in new attractions and upgrade attractions and things. So that's enough said about all of that. Let's go ahead and take a ride on Disney's Jungle Cruise. Come on.
Disappointing tourist service on the lake since 1971. My name is Ashley. For the next 2.5 weeks, I'll be your skipper, line tamer, and your restaurant safe belly dancer, for chef, cruise director. And if you don't like my jokes, you're swimming instructors. Remember that last one. We will travel across 3 continents and 40 great rivers in the world, and right now we're on the Amazon. In the Amazon, everything is larger than life, including these butterflies here on either side of us. Yes, these butterflies, they range in width from 12 inches to a whopping 1 foot. I know. You're so impressed, you're speechless. And their species, Plasticus mechanicus. Now, the Amazon carries 4 times as much water as any other river in the world, and much is provided by waterfalls such as this. This here is Inspiration Falls, and everyone always asks us why we call them Inspiration Falls. Well, we call them Inspiration Falls because if you look into it long enough, it will inspire you to go. Yeah, deeper and deeper into the jungle, of course. As we're on this bend right over here, we are now heading into the Congo River. The Congo River is located in the deepest, darkest regions of Central Africa. And usually at this point in my cruise, I like to entertain my new crew with a pygmy welcoming party. There will be food, dancing, karaoke, and it'll be tons of fun. Oh no, that is not good. I don't see any pygmies, nor any karaoke. Yeah, it kind of looks like a dead party. I think something must have scared them away. Okay, well that might explain it. Now folks, don't be afraid. This is a giant python, but they're actually quite friendly creatures. The only problem is if you stick around long enough, they tend to grow a crush on you. We named that one Monty. Oh no, this is what you get when you leave your door open in the jungle. Now I hired these guys to help me break camp. Looks like they broke just about everything I own. I was trying to get that car store earlier today. Looks like they got to turn over. Yeah, must have called Triple Ape. Probably used a monkey wrench. They are always good people to call. But we are now heading on to the Nile River. It goes on for Niles and Niles and Niles. And if you guys don't believe me, you're in disbelief. What is the home of the African bull elephant? And you can tell he's African because of his large floppy ears, rich trunk, and because of the fact that we're in Africa. And for you guys with short-term memory problems, over here on the right, we have an African bull elephant. And I taught this one some tricks. Speak! Louder! Spray everyone in the boat. Oh, that'll work on that. That would have been so cool. And I'd like to point out this stone right over here. It's actually sandstone, but many people take it for granted. We've now reached the African belt. There's many out in the jungle for me to get water. We have giraffes, wildebeest, and like you said, we want impalas up there in the back. And oh look, these lions are watching over that sleeping zebra. How cute! Isn't that adorable? Yeah, he must be dead tired. Now, the first law of the jungle is survival of the fittest. The second law of the jungle, survival of the fastest. And I told these guys earlier today. I told them that a rhino could outrun a safari on foot, but yeah, they didn't listen to me. Now, even though rhinos weigh about 2.5 tons, they can actually run about as fast as a horse. But I have a feeling that they'll get the point in the end. As you can see, danger, along with really bad jokes, lurks around every bend in the jungle. And apparently enough, we are now entering crocodile country. Right over there, the one on the left that is Old Smiley. He's 100 years old. He sits around all day waiting for a handout. And the one on the right that's his girlfriend, Ginger. But be careful, Ginger snaps. Yeah, she's one tough cookie. Now I know that's a crummy joke, but I'm going to milk it for all it's worth, so. Is that what I think I hear? Oh no, hey, there's a waterfall. Everyone, lead! Lead! Lead something out here! And we made it. We made it. That was close. So thank you for all the help. Now we could have actually gone to that waterfall. That would have been tragic. Oh no. That is not good. It's a downed airplane. And that can mean only one thing in these parts. Hippos. Yeah. And if anti-aircraft hippos could take down a plane like that, imagine what they could do to a boat like us. Now, the natives told me that the hippos blow bubbles and wiggle their ears when they show affection. Oh, look at how sweet they're being. That is so adorable. That is so precious. Or wait. Oh no. Means when they're about to attack. I can never remember. Oh no, he made sure to reverse the boat so I probably should scare him away. Shoo! Shoo! Oh wait. That works too. Let's get out of here. Oh no. Something worse than hippos. We are now entering headhunters territory. Trust me, this is never a good place to be headed. Just ask my last crew over there. They didn't believe me. They're just a bunch of boneheads. Now, the natives usually attack from the right, but they seem to be having some sort of dance party, so if we stay quiet, they probably won't notice we're here. people, but none of these people ain't going. It's a tragedy. Oh my gosh. Oh, we made it. We made it. Is everyone still here in one piece? Good. Now I know you guys wait all day for it. You didn't even know it. I'm very proud of the 8th wonder of the world. The world famous backside of water. And folks, don't worry about getting wet, because like everything else at Disney, that water is completely synthetic. Yeah, it just bounces right off. But we're now in the Bengal River. It's located in Cambodia. This temple right in Hyenas was built by the Kashmir Empire. They ruled Southeast Asia for about 7 centuries. And it's dedicated to their goddess, Shirley, which makes it a Shirley temple. Now, I'm not familiar with this entrance. I think there's been an earthquake here recently, but do you guys want to go in? We could find danger. We could find treasure. We'll probably find a gift shop, so let's check it out. Just in case. But we've now reached the ancient bathing pool of the Indian elephant. We have some little squirts right here in the front. We have the big shot right back over there. Yeah, he has his own private shower. And oh look, that little one right over there. How cute. He's bathing under a full moon. Now folks, don't be afraid to look or take pictures. They all have their trunks on. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. It looks like we may get a private shower of our own. Oh, he went back down. Oh, it came back up. Parents, this is a great time to raise your kids up to see the action. They make great shields. Oh, he went back down again. Must have forgot to repack his trunk. Now, I know all you guys thought that was water. It's not. But at this point of the cruise, I'd like to point out some of my favorite plants and tell you everything I know about them. And that one back there, it's green and leafy. That is one of my favorites. Now, no trip to the jungle is complete without a visit to see our head salesman right over here, Chief Name. Now, recently, though, the chief has been complaining that sales have been shrinking. But he's got a great deal for you. Yeah, great deal. 2 heads for one of yours. However you slice it or dice it, you'll always come out ahead. So, yeah, have fun with that. Yeah, it's a really great deal. Highly recommended once in a lifetime. Now, we've almost reached the end of our journey, which means we've almost reached the most treacherous part. Our return to civilization and my attempt to dock this boat. So, wish me luck. Now, before I leave you, I have one last message for all you young people out there. Yeah, stay in school. Because 4 years at a Catholic university with a bachelor's degree in history and a minor in political science, and you too can drive a boat around in circles for a mouse. My parents are so proud. So very, very proud, yeah, of my sister. But before I get into that dock, I have a few simple departure instructions. If you came in through the front, please exit through the front. If you came in through the back, please exit through the back. Please do not cross your crates in the middle, because I know they look unassuming, but they are actually quite dangerous. In fact, they are a fire hazard, because you could trip and fall. I would point and laugh, and that means I would get fired. And I really need this job, you guys. That would also make 2 bad trips in one day for you. And I can only be held responsible for the first one. But you guys, you have been an awesome crew. I had a wonderful time taking you out in the jungle today, and I hope you had a wonderful time being taken. It's what we do here, yeah. And of all the crews I've had today, you guys have been one of them, certainly. Or at least the most recent, if anything, yeah. Yeah, but I hope you had a wonderful time. Now, the Walt Disney Company is very proud to present Awkward Silence. Now coming to DVD. But anybody here from out of state? Out of state? Out of country? Out of country? Out of mind. Yeah, that should be everybody. You're on my boat. Yeah. Out of money? Out of money, you're at Walt Disney World. Anybody woke up this morning and said Jungle Cruise? Gotta do it. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Yeah. But I don't think you cried in your pillow for half an hour like I did, so. It's okay though. I'm good now, so. Yeah. Now, if your feet get wet, that probably means you got it on the wrong side. So stay towards this side. You'll know immediately. But yeah, now if you enjoyed this cruise, my name is Ashley, and this was the world famous Jungle Cruise. If you didn't enjoy this cruise, just remember that my name is Steward, and this was Festival of the Lion King. Yeah, yeah. The Circle of Life. It's about as far as I go. You never want to hear a skipper sing. Yeah. It's not good, but you're all having a wonderful day so far. Newsflash, we are now open until 10 o'clock, so plan accordingly. We were open till 9, but we are now open till 10. So you get more park hours for your money today, so which is quite exciting. We also have the 3 o'clock parade. It's at 3 o'clock. Really cool. We have Spectral Magic tonight, which is our night parade. I highly recommend you catch it, and if you do catch it, make sure to let it go, because if you don't, it'll drag you all the way down Main Street and through Frontierland, and that is definitely not optimal parade viewing. But during these last 10 minutes, we've laughed, we've cried, we very nearly died, and yes, we became almost like family. And I love you guys like family, but like family, 10 minutes is way more than enough. So I think we are going to dock number 2, which is a really cool dock. It's twice as far away from the exit, which means you burn twice as many calories, which means you can buy that big cookie later today at the bakery. But we're still having fun. We're still having fun. I'm still getting paid, but not as much as you think. We're still having fun. So much fun, fun. But the fun is now done. You know, I'll back up a little bit. Beep, 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 beep. Get out.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed riding on the Jungle Cruise. It's absolutely just a wonderful attraction. Absolutely a must-see every time that we're there, and hope you enjoyed that. Let's go ahead and choose a winner from our comments from last week's show. And this week, I've got a copy of the Passporter again from Dave and Jennifer Marks. It's a unique planner, organizer, journal, and keepsake. Just a great travel guide here, the Passporter. We absolutely love it, recommend it, and I know that it will help you in planning your next trip to Disney. Here I've got all the people who submitted comments from last week's show. So let's go ahead and mix these up really, really good here. And we'll go ahead and draw out one right here. All right. So this week it's Claire Tanguy. Claire Tanguy. And Claire, if I'm saying your last name wrong, I apologize. I'll send you an email and just respond back to my email with your mailing address, and I'll be happy to get a copy of the Passporter out to you. Thanks very much for leaving your comments on last week's show. And let's go ahead and do a question of the week for this week's show. All right, well, a couple weeks ago we did favorite theme park food, so I thought maybe it would be a good thing to do favorite theme park beverage. I know whenever I go, I always get requests from some of our agents to go over and have a Grand Marnier slush in Epcot in France, or you know, it could be a Dole Whip or a Dole Whip float in Adventureland. Could be the beer in Germany. Could be a Coke at Casey's, you know, with a hot dog. But whatever it is, whatever your favorite theme park beverage, ooh, the coffee in Kona Cafe. Now that's a great beverage too. So whatever your favorite theme park beverage is, just leave a comment below. Click on the comments, and I love hearing from you guys. You hear me say it every week. It hasn't changed. I absolutely love reading your comments. Love giving you guys out Passporters. And more than that, I just love hearing from you guys. It's just picks up my week, cheers me up. Love hearing from you guys. So go ahead and leave your comment below. I wanted to make mention about another thing that you know, I've told you guys about my Twitter account, told you about following me or friending me on Facebook. My Facebook's actually starting to get kind of full. I'm getting close to my 5,000 person limit. So what we're doing now is we actually created a Facebook fan page for Travel with Rick. So I've got a link to it over here on the side. So what we would like is just to develop as many fans for our show so we can tell more people about it. So if you wouldn't mind, click on the link over here if you have a Facebook account. If you don't, it's really easy to sign up and it's free. And just become a fan of our show and kind of show your support. for what we do here every week. I'd really appreciate it. And over there, we're going to be doing some different kinds of giveaways. We'll do some news and updates and things over there. I'll share some pictures. We'll be doing some of our Disney trip reports and things like that over there. But mostly it's going to be like news and giveaways. So who knows what we might be giving away over there. So come on over and show your support for Travel with Rick by becoming a fan of by becoming one of our fans on our Facebook fan page for Travel with Rick. I'd really appreciate it. So remember to leave your comments below. Thanks for watching our show, and I'll see you right back here on next week's episode of Travel with Rick. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. So long.